Hello everyone, welcome back. You are watching the Data Labs. My name is Dilip. This is the part 4 of complaint management system in Excel and VBA. In this tutorial, we are going to create a resolve complaints user form for CMS application. Let's move to the complaint management Excel file which we have created in our previous tutorial. So here you can see that this is the file which we created in part 2 and part 3. So if you have not watched part 2 and part 3 and even demo part, please watch both the tutorials so that you will be able to relate the logic and understand the logic which we are going to apply in our upcoming tutorials and this part as well. Okay, so let's move to the developer tab and jump to Visual Basic application. And here you can see that we are in Visual Basic application window. And in our part 3 tutorial, we inserted this we created this form, the complaint management system form. And this is the parent form from where you can raise the complaint and view the summary. Basically, it will display high, medium, low, and overall. And apart from all these like raising and viewing the summary, you can also see the pending complaints list and resolved complaint list. And as we discussed in the demo part, whenever we user wants to resolve the cases, then you just need to double click on the pending complaint list, this one, on any of the record, and it will open a separate window that will be resolve complaints window. And in this tutorial we are going to create that particular user form. Okay, so to add a new form, just click on insert, and here in insert menu just click on user form. So this is the method you can also add user form. Apart from that, you can also right click on the project explorer here and insert and then user form. Now you can see that we have inserted a new user form, that is user form 1, and we will utilize this form for resolve complaints, to resolve the complaints basically. Okay, so first of all, let's set the properties, the required properties of user form, and then we will start adding the required input controls for this particular form. So let's select this form, and this is the properties window. Here we need to set the properties. So first of all, we will change the name. So the name would be FRM resolve. Okay, and the caption, we need to change the caption. So the caption would be resolve complaint. And now we need to change the height and weight. So the height would be 248, or you can 250. Let's take 250, and the width should be 455. Okay, so now we have done with the height, width, and even the name and caption. Okay, so we have done with the required properties of form. Let's start inserting the input controls. So first of all, we will insert a frame. So let's select this frame from the toolbox and draw a frame. So here we are utilizing the frame for a border, so we will not utilize the name, and will not make the change the caption and name. So we need to remove the caption because we are not going to show any caption, and the border style should be one single. And let's change the border color. So currently it's black, let's change it to green because this particular form is associated with resolve complaints, and that's the reason we are selecting the border color as a green. Okay, so now we have done with the border color, like the frame. Let's start adding the labels. So first of all, we need the labels for date basically. So this is the label. So let's select the label and insert the label over here. And now let's make it a little bit bigger. Then again, this is for date. Now this is for employee name, and again we need to insert a label for customer name. Okay, and then again this is for customer email. Okay, so we have 4 different labels here. One is for date, so let's change the caption. So caption would be date, and then we need to change the font size basically. So let's keep it till 9. Then again this would be 9 size for this, and the caption would be employee name. Okay, let's select the label 3, and the caption would be customer name, and the font size would be 9. Let's select the label 4, the caption would be customer email, and the font size would be 9. So we have done with the labels, the initial 4 labels like date, employee name, customer name, and the customer email. So let's select all these labels here and go to the format menu, and then align, and the alignment should be left aligned, and again the format menu, and the vertical spacing, that should be make equal. So now let's go to format menu again and make width, so height and width both are same for all the 4 labels basically. Let's press Ctrl S to save this file, whatever the changes we have made. Now we need to insert the text box control for here, like for date and employee name. So we will utilize the text box. So let's go to the toolbox, and in toolbox just select the text box here, and let's okay, and change the size. Currently it's 18, so make it 20. Now let's replicate the same, so let it make it little bit wider. So I think this is sufficient. Just copy this and paste it for employee name, then customer name, and then customer email. So now let's insert one more text box for resolution summary basically. So first of all we need to insert a label. So let's copy this label and paste it over here, and just change the caption here. So the caption should be resolution summary. Okay, now we need to insert a text box. So just copy this text box and replicate this for resolution summary, and as the resolution summary would be for like for multi-line, so let's make it a little bit bigger so that user can provide the comments, the required comments in this text box. Now we have done with the required input controls. Let's insert a command button. So this is the command button over here. Just draw a command button, and let's increase the size, the width basically. Okay, so now we have done with the required input controls. Let's set the properties. So the text box, this is for date, so the name would be txt date, and this is for employee name, so this would be txt employee name. Now this is for customer name, so txt customer name, custname, and this is for customer email, so txt customer email, and this would be txt summary basically, summary. Now here we need to change some more properties. So first of all it should be multi-line, so let's move below, and here you can see that multi-line is false, so make it true. So just select this and change it to true. So here scroll bar, currently it is showing FRM scroll bar none. So now we need to make it both. So this is based on, like, it will be automatically added here. If the text size will increase, then it will show the vertical and horizontal scroll bar. So now let's select the command button, and we need to change the properties. So here it should be cmd submit. Okay, and the caption would be submit, and accelerator should be S. Press Ctrl S to save this. So here date and employee name both would be generated by system itself, and system will update the current date and the employee name who is working on this particular resolutions, like the complaint basically, right? So it means we need to log this so that user will not be able to make any modification. And again, customer name and customer email is coming from the FRM complaint data. Let me show you. It will come from this. So that will also be, like, both the fields will also be updated by system itself, but that will be coming from the pending complaints. It means we are not going to authorize user so that user can make the changes in both the fields. Okay, so user will have right to change the data, provide the resolution summary, and then submit the data. So it means we need to log all these 4 text box. So let's select this text box. Okay, and here you can see that this is the properties. So it's a combined properties for all these text box. So we need to make it locked, currently it's false, so make it true. So now the text boxes are. Now we have done with designing the second form, that is resolve complaints form. So this is all about part 4 of the tutorial, where we created the second user form to resolve the pending complaint. In our next tutorial, we will insert a blank module in this project here. Like, we will insert a blank module, and then we will start writing the code to handle all the required features and functionality. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any question, you can always ask me in comment section. If you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then please do subscribe it and hit the bell icon to get the notification of all upcoming tutorials. If you find this tutorial useful, then please like, share and comment. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the next part of the tutorial.